Yet when you get around family, they don't know all that growth. They still have the idea of you from all the years that they've known you.
This is The Deep Dive with Adam Roa.
The community will hold you in the light of who you want to be. If it's a supportive community, if it's the type that you're choosing, that you want, right? It's why I created the Art of Choosing Love Facebook group, so that even people who don't have it necessarily in their lives could find it online. That's a free group to join, by the way. If you're searching for that, or if you'd like to be a part of that, it's on Facebook. It's just called The Art of Choosing Love, free to join. I think we have 4,500 members. It's amazing. And being around people who see you as your highest, as being someone who is loving, as someone who is kind, as someone who is intelligent, that allows you to more easily step into that and believe it about yourself. It's part of the reason why we really are inspired by kind of like the underdog story, is because we recognize how hard it is to believe in ourselves when no one else does. That's why there's so many of these movies and stories about the power of having one person besides yourself who really believes in you. Because what other people believe about you carries weight. Think about it for a moment. Think about someone like a Donald Trump. So much of the world believes him to be narcissistic, believes him to be stupid, believes him to be greedy, believes him to be a bad person. Do you think that has no impact on him? There's a field, I believe, that in many ways his behavior at times is validating what so many people believe about him. Because he's like, screw it. I know that for myself. I grew up around people like this, and I experienced it myself, where like people thought that I was like a bit of a troublemaker in a certain sense, like in the classroom, nothing bad, but just like always talking, always whatever. And it's like, fine. Like, you think that about me? Great. I'll just be that. Seems silly, but like, think about all the teenagers that are aware that so many people think that they're not good students, or they think that they are good students, and how those kids fall into that. Kids who are told, oh, you're a dropout, you're a loser, you're never going to amount to anything. Kids who are told that by their parents, or that have that projected on them by their teachers, they take that on. It affects them. And for myself, even in the other direction, be like, oh, you're smart. This comes easy to you. This thing's, sure, that's a good thing because I believe a lot of that. And it created a pressure. Like, people expect this of me. I got to do it. And so when it comes to family, you may have spent all year working on yourself, personal development, growth, expansion, learned so much about why you are the way you are. You've done so much work to start to shift those things into being more of who you want to be. And yet when you get around family, they don't know all that growth. They still have the idea of you from all the years that they've known you. And so the weight of your past is being projected out onto you by these family members, especially if they're the kind that you don't see very often or talk to at a deep level.